Okay, so today is November 8th, Wednesday, the first day of winter. So we start the winter today. Yesterday was the end of autumn. And today and tomorrow, November 8th and November 9th, is the high watch time for Rapture because it's the 24th day of the second month in the Elok calendar. And a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers jump on the bandwagon of this Saturday, November 11th. Saturday and Sunday will be the 27th day of the second month in the Elok calendar, also high watch time for Rapture. So we start to watch today and tomorrow. Any major FF would happen. And let's see, I've been reading the book written by Rusty Starr, The Black Awakening, about the end times right now. And so they have been building a huge group of super soldier that will serve the Antichrist in the end times. And they are demonized, of course, and their bloodline is Iron bloodline, which is, I believe, it's Cain descendant. Cain is the most powerful descendant because it's is fathered by Satan himself with Eve. So let's see, and so I believe the descendants of Ham is less powerful than Cain descendant because Cain is directly fathered by Satan, and with the second human woman, which is Eve. And so Ham descendant, I believe, is the U.S. presidents. So they are just the upfront guys. And then the end times will be ruled by the descendant of Cain. I don't know who was the father of Ham. Who was the fallen angel. Anyway, so I haven't finished the book yet because it's a 483 page and so much information and reference back to the Bible also. It will. I'm almost done, but I will need to go over it again. So the Black Awakening is, I think, is they actually have told us by using the so-called novel Harry Potter, and the super soldier has the mark already and demonized, which is they have demons living inside of them, and so that they have superpowers. And in Harry Potter, how they awaken the super soldiers is by the dark force, the dark spirit trigger the sleeper cells, and they have the markings on their arm is the snake. When they trigger that snake on their arm with the spiritual dark force, that's how they awaken the. I don't remember what's that called in Harry Potter. But the super soldier will be awakened by the dark force as well. which is stated in the book what he told us. So he also believed this is the trigger code by the dark force, and I agree with him. Also, even though I don't have that much knowledge like him, but that links to the Harry Potter. Oh yeah, it's the Death Eaters. Yeah, yeah. The super soldier is gonna kill, no matter like without any hesitation. So that's equivalent to the Death Eaters in Harry Potter. Also, let's see. Um, okay, so I just want to remind you guys that uh, we are at the heart of the blink of everything, all hell break loose. Um, so keep looking up and keep praying and helping each other people. Okay, so I think so the past weekend I went to the city, this like the hub of the city, which is the busy, not downtown. I am it's downtown, but not downtown, the location wise. Anyway, so the center of the city. How about that? Um, Even though it's early on the day, like during lunchtime, but not that many people, like less traffic. I was surprised that traffic, I mean, the not crowded at all. Um, and I felt like walking around is like a dead city. Is extra quiet, ominous wise. Um, and the book Russ he confirmed what I've been feeling is the increase of the dark force, which is the dark spirit that have been influencing the public, the people. So this is one of the on top of the wavelengths that they send out to influence people's behaviors and mindset and what they think and how they should behave, etc. So the dark spirit is the enhancement of that, right? A demonic spirit. And so that's why, the entertainment industry been feeding people like demonic activities like you know uh, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. To summarize that. And so, how to make sure people will follow is, they follow the trends already, but the enhancement is by the demonic spirit in the air. So that confirms that what I've been feeling. Um, that is the reason how so many people been um, turning themselves into homosexual. Okay, so from now on, my videos will be very sensitive. If you can stand it, please don't listen to or watch my videos. I've been warning you guys ever since the past few videos. So, okay. Um, I think they've been releasing the demonic spirits to split people's personalities now. That is the MK Ultra by the masses now. Um, you know, it's like they in full force to split people's minds. After the majority of the people have taken the potions, they have the goo within them. The dark spirit. The dark goo is the medium to transfer demonic spirit in within their bodies. So and receive the demonic spirits as well. So that's why so many people are one of them now. I wanted to share my experience lately a few months back. So I'm not saying, okay, so maybe later, it's not really important. Anyway, so I just want to say, yeah, I think they're splitting people's personalities right now, building orders by using the frequency, the demonic spirit enhancement, and by the entertainment industry. Okay, so back, I think last year or the beginning of the year, I made a video regarding a deity's name called Psyche. She is representing soul within the soul within the human soul, right? So psych actually means soul, right? The human soul. So psychology is actually they are analyzing the human soul, how to invade the human soul. So that is exactly what Russ is saying in his book psychology. That's is like how to break human soul, you know. That's that. And like I said, Hitler is the antichrist at the time. Is the trial run for the coming antichrist, and that confirms by Russ his book The Black Reckoning. So the Iron Race, like I said, should be the bloodline of Cain, and I made a video about Cain and Cain descendant before. I think a few years back, like 1 or 2 years, or I don't know. Back then, I want to il- reiterate him and his descendant, that story about him and his descendant later, maybe next video in the next few videos. So Cain, one of his curse at the time was orange hair, red hair. So his descendant, of course, has red hair, and so at first Cain migrated to the bottom of the mountain that Adam and Eve were living. I suspect it's Mount Olives in Jerusalem. So he traveled down to the land, not living on the mountain anymore. and then his descendants spread all over the world, and to Western Europe, Iraq, and so forth. And so that's why Hitler, he say he's the original race and the superior race, right? Iron, which is Cain's descendant. And so so in the book, Russ and some of the professionals in this area, they suspect the Antichrist could be the resurrection of Hitler because he is, the bloodline of Cain, the Iron. Um, so that's that, and so I will I will try to make a video again about Cain and his descendant because this is very critical now. The Antichrist should be the descendant of Cain. Um, so we're still waiting for the trigger event, which is the rapture. Um, okay, yeah. So I think in the book he mentioned the trigger of the super soldier, and then they will kill the Great Revolt, the rebellion. They will kill and non-stop and worldwide, and that caused civil unrest, right? And I was thinking that is what it's about the zombie. They are not zombies. I think that is what referring to, the zombie apocalypse that the mainstream trend is pointing to. I don't think it's zombies. It's because the super soldiers they triggered within themselves by the demonic spirit coming up right after the rapture, and they will start killing nonstop worldwide on the streets, and then some humans that are not super soldiers, they will be triggered too because they have the demonic influence already. The demonic spirit like possess them already, so they will follow suit and killing nonstop. That is what it is, the zombie apocalypse and the civil unrest worldwide at the time. And I believe this is it, what it reference to, not exactly, about like virus, like people have the virus and turn into zombie. I don't think this is that. So I think this is like a more like a for the Marvel story animation, like those Disney movies. But what it is exactly the Harry Potter is the Death Eaters scenario. So because at that time the restrainer is no longer on Earth, so the dark spirit finally, evil spirit can take over the world. So that is that. And that leads to the hope for a savior, which is the Antichrist, will take over.